Welcome, indie game fanatics. My name is Renault Neto, and today we are checking out Ren's Demons. For anybody that knows, short version of my name is Ren, R-E-N. So apparently these are my demons. Just to give you a little clue into what this game is about. Did you think this game was only about saving the world from an army of demons? No. This is a game about you. On the surface, it may be a new form of innovative, experimental, philosophical narrative RPG, but its deeper secrets could make you a god. Let's see if this game makes me a god. During thousands of years, the kingdom of Nagosahi had enjoyed peace and prosperity. Of course, monarchs fell and rose, and the occasional war broke out, but not much truly threatened the life of its inhabitants. Mastery of magic under the guidance of the goddess, they developed into a society of abundance and happiness. This all changed one fateful day when the demon lord Urowar appeared and started to spread its armies of darkness over Nagosahi. Where these evil legions originated, nobody really knew. They swept over the world with a savagery. Mayowashi, I really got used to that word, I guess, because it's coming up constantly, had never known. The monstrous creatures butchered and raped anyone who stood in their way, destroying families and ravaging villages. It wasn't long before Miyosahi. I'm just gonna call it Mio for short, just like this is my name, Ren, for short. Fell in an age of darkness. People grew afraid of leaving their homes, and the royal armies could do little more than secure a few cities from the barbaric hordes of demons. Surviving day to day became all that humans could aspire to, and the wonders of the past were lost to time as many cities turned to abandoned ruins. Life was tough, and for many brief, but there was still hope to be found in Mayo. For in the darkest times, the light of the goddess grew, and the church brought to all the believers the promise of a better day. It was said that one day a child would be born, would be the vessel of the goddess. This holy child would receive from her grace unfathomable powers, and through great perseverance and bravery, they would slay the demon lord and its armies, liberating Mayo from their cruelty and ushering in the renewal of civilization. I didn't know there'd be so much text. Needless to say that the promised child was eagerly awaited, and the Church of the Goddess had been searching for them for generations. Wait would soon be coming to an end. Though for now, the promised child, unaware of the fate that awaited, is simply playing hide-and-seek in the outskirts of town. Just a nickname for Ren. 97, 98, 99, 100. Ready or not, here I come. Okay. Let's just leave bulky branches. Yes, definitely a tree. Aha! You found your best friend, Ikith. Sure, you can keep their name. Oh, what am I doing now? I knew you'd find me, Ren. Good luck for this afternoon. I'm sure you'll do great. Okay, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Oh. Sarah. You're really good. Thank you. Aha. I found home? Now, you can keep your name home. That's interesting. Well done. You're so good at hide and seek, Ren. And Emily, really bad at hiding. She can't stay too long without moving. Finally, I was dying over here. And here's Michael. The time has come. Candidates for the trial of the second-borns, please do follow us. Okay, second-born kids. Your trial is about to begin. Please come with us to the temple for further instructions. Priest, second-borns, the day you've all been waiting for has finally arrived. Today you shall prove yourselves to the goddess. Many before you have failed, but you know as much as we do that the times are hard and require efforts. One day the promised child will come and liberate us from the tyranny of our war. Were it to be foretold, that day may well be today. As second-borns, today we will see if the promised child is among you. I truly hope it is, but our fate is not for me to decide. You must have faith in the goddess. Only her trial will reveal if you are worthy. It is very simple. When your name is called, just make your way to the head priest at the back of the sanctuary. He will lead you to the trial chamber. Challenges that await you within cannot be overcome without the help of the goddess. If you make it back, we will know that you were... Wow. Okay. So, it's starting out with sacrificing all the second-born kids. Sounds like this is ritualistic population control, almost. We'll see what happens. Now, Michael, if you would. We all know how this goes. Ren, it was nice being friends with you. Wow. Wait. I don't want to go. I don't want to die just yet. My child, you might live. Yeah, the odds of that are how high? Or how low, I should say. Please let me go. Child, you must be brave. Go forth. And goodbye, Michael. He's dead. Never seen again. Rest in pieces. Screams echo in the distance. Now, may Ren step forward. This task that awaits you is a perilous one. You will most likely perish, like many before you. Are you ready? Did you pray to the god for the goddess's power? Yes, sir. The head priest makes a pompous gesture, and a faint snapping sound can be heard. The floor tile under your feet slid to uncover a hole with a little push button from the priest. You fall in, or with a little push from the priest. They just shove you down a hole to your doom. The floor on which you land is muddy and slimy. The atmosphere is heavy and damp. The stench of decomposition is overpowering. You barely have time to look around before a huge shape appears in a with a swishing sound. Beastly basilisk blitzes on your body. All help? Shout, terrified. This echoes in the maze, is upset with your voice. You angered it. It jumps at you and burrows its fangs in your arm. You can almost feel the poison course through your veins before you lose consciousness. Through this encounter, you experience more than the fabric of reality. About the fabric of reality? You discovered one new threads. You explored one thread. Oh, I died. This is not how it's supposed to be. Reap the fruits of your misfortune. The martyrdom menu. Interesting. You're supposed to figure out if I pray. Goddess, please, if there was a time to show yourself to me, it would be now. It may just be your imagination, but you have a feeling that something is different. Maybe the goddess heeded your plea. You get the vague impression that by picking the right position, you may yet dodge the next attack from the beast and survive it. Pick a position to dodge your opponent's assault. Did I do it? Nope. You failed. Okay. Okay, so this is just about events and figuring out eventually what the right course of action is. Swear loyalty. If I make it, I pledge to serve you and do your bidding. I'll be your arms and do whatever you demand. Just please let me live. Suddenly, an eerie light basts the room. Basilisk grows stiff and stops moving. The creature dies. We also got a glimpse at the true self of this opponent and unlocked empathy. Interesting. Pile of bones in the ground, they are blackened by years in this prison. You have no doubt that they are the remnants of your unlucky predecessors. Digging them. There is a bone that seems especially sharp. If you can get some use from it. Sweet, I have a sharp bone. It's a blunt stone. Cool. Also, rodent rushes to your rear. Wow. Sharp bone. With a bit of luck, you could reuse your sharp bone. Makes your weapon breaks in the process. Alright, well, we survived it at least. Like I'm just collecting blunt stones. Did I seriously just add a stone to the pile of rubble? Go this way next. Vicious Viper Ventures into View. I like the way they do the naming. That's pretty cool. Escape. Aha. Now we're gonna use the blunt stone. Aha, we dodged it. I can't get through there yet. Whew, okay, so we cleared that one. What did I just find? Sharp bone. Okay, cool. That's why I need to fight these guys. I want the sharp bone or the stick? Let's use the sharp bone. Sweet. Scramble or grind? What? that was weird. Hey, we got another sharp bone. Alright, what the hell is that? Go find out. Alright, we know these guys take 2 hits. First bow and look down before her magnificence, but as you look up, you notice some text on the pedestal. Notice at the bottom some lines are carved in stone. It's very dusty, but you manage to make it out. To you, the chosen one, trapped in this dreary maze, I'll obey your command if you speak the right phrase. When I hear the 3 words that my icons hinted, you will be my servant forever anointed. You command me? Something like that. The reason I'm screen capping it is because there's a spelling error here that says there is nothing mode instead of more that stands out about the statue. I'm gonna let the developer know, that way it can be corrected. You've seen hundreds like this. You try to investigate further if you're really desperate for a hint. Alright, so we gotta figure out what the 3 words are first. Look along the edges of the maze as much as possible to figure out what the 3 items would be. But ain't it, Chief? Alright. Notice at the bottom some lines are carved in stone. It's very dusty, but you managed to make out. If the world is a stage, this is all you can do. And when the curtain falls, it's time to start anew. And though this speaks often of deceit and pretense, so too this qualifies actions of any sense. This qualifies actions of any sense. Is it saying the first word is act? Okay. Alright, we got this. Oh, is this a clue? Is that a clue to help you escape? It's just a weirdly shaped dent in the wall. Okay, that was weird. What do we got? The snake. There is nothing more that stands out about the statue. You've seen hundreds like this. You could try to investigate further if you're really desperate for a hint. Alright. This world bridges the way between the start and the goal. This is what you traverse. This is your course in whole. Disqualifies your means. Your intermediate grind? Though this bears resemblance to the thoughts in your mind. Act through me. Act through me is the words. Nothing seems to have changed, no sound or flashing light, yet you've never been so sure that something has happened. Was it the fabric of the universe, or was it only inside your head? You're surrounded by... Surroundings are exactly the same, yet somehow at that moment, you just know that touching any of the statues would teleport you out of this maze. You just appear in the middle of the temple in front of the head priest. For a few seconds, no one moves or says anything. The situation is so unexpected that all the witnesses need some time to make sense. I mean, for this deciding whether or not somebody is the chosen hero, I don't know if I like the method. I would prefer it maybe if it was just combat, special boss or something. But this was just knowing the right phrase. You just appear in the middle of the temple, in front of the head priest. For a few seconds, yeah. Then, all at once, the atmosphere of disbelief explodes, and cheers erupt all around the room. Even the priests forget their solemn demeanor for a while. Everyone in the room is very excited. Poor Michael's still dead. Some are yelling, some are dancing. Others are just too stunned to realize what has happened. For centuries, mankind has awaited this event, and now it is finally here, during their lifetime, in front of them, in their little town. Euphoria lasts for a moment. Finally, the head priest turns towards Ren. Come to me, child. You have much to learn. Your journey is only beginning. Approach the head priest. A lot of thoughts are racing through your head. You don't really know where to start. Reward. Do you give me money and equipment to help in my quest? Alas, it is something we cannot do. Is the situation in the kingdom so dire? No, we do have a few resources, but helping you would be an insult to the goddess. She has chosen you and you alone. As her messenger, you are all you need to succeed. What? What happened is a miracle we've all been waiting for. The goddess has blessed you. But you are the promised child. You'll be the savior of Mio. The fate of the world is in your hands now. Confused, doubt, what's next? You must prepare for the battle to come. Our little town doesn't have much to offer. You need to travel north. Ma'am, there the priest at the cathedral will help you acquire what you'll need to save the world. Check. What am I getting out of this? Do I have powers and such now? You are the first and only promised child. No one knows how the goddess' blessings will transform you. Okay, but can I do magic? You're welcome to learn. No instructor will refuse to serve the promised child. Maybe the goddess will bless your studies with speedy success. Can I at least travel with Akith? If as your heart's desire, it must be the will of the goddess. Not only can you, but you must follow your instincts and travel with this friend of yours. For it is the voice of the goddess who whispered you that idea. She is never wrong. UD8? What does this mean? Chaperone me, I know what I'm doing. But why? I am the promised child, am I not? I have the blessing of the goddess and need no one else. Even suggest the contrary is blasphemy, priest. You're right. Please forgive me. I need to repent. Alright, cool. Let's roll out of this joint. Buddy? Hey, you here, buddy? Like the escape from certain death, this child is overwhelmed by emotion. He's too stunned to talk and simply weeps of joy. I wasn't lying before. I could have done it too. Don't get too cocky because you're a god or something now. Saved me, thank you. Now you'll save all of us. Yep, alright, I'm out of here. As soon as you exit the building, you find your friend waiting for you at the doorsteps. You can clearly see on your friend's face the shadow of extreme worry melting away to a radiant smile. By the goddess, friend. I was so worried, I tried to put on a brave face. But I didn't think you'd make it. Nobody ever did. I thought the next person I would talk to would be a priest telling me the worst dreadful news in all my life. I have never been so scared. And then I heard some yells from inside. I thought maybe, just maybe. Brent is too overwhelmed to properly articulate. Most sentences die in an incoherent sob. Tears of relief start pouring on the face of your companion. Share a tender hug that leaves your shoulder wet. I don't know how, but I made it out. Words failed to capture the many emotions going through both of you. You remain silent for a few moments. Slowly, the storm of anguish and relief dissipate. That means you are the promised child. Yes, I guess the worries are far from over. So what happens next? Seems that I need to leave this city. I'm going to need some serious training if I want to stand up to Aurora. Apparently, it starts in Mam, north of here. How do you know that? A priest told me. Told you to go by yourself? You're just a child. Yes, but doubting me is doubting the goddess, you see. If I'm the promised child, I'm not supposed to need help from mortals. I have the goddess with me. Apparently, it's blasphemous to imply that her holy protection may not be enough. Blasphemous or not, I don't care. I'm coming with you. It's gonna be... Why am I saying, like, it's gonna be dangerous, you know, monsters will have to face? I asked the priest if I could take him earlier. Contextually, the game should know what I asked and not put this up. Make a note of that for the dev as well. Otherwise, it's going quite good so far. I'm liking the story. This is definitely more of a visual novel than an RPG. Like, there's some mini-games to it. And if we die, we'll die together. I'm sure it won't happen, though, since the goddess has your back. I don't know. I don't want bad things to happen to you. I can't imagine anything worse than sitting here stuck in this village worrying about you, not knowing if you're ever coming back, or even coming back. I've had a taste of this over the last few years, and it's enough for a lifetime. Never again, no thanks. You still hesitate, worried at the dangers ahead. He takes your hand and smiles. Stop thinking about it. It's not a matter up for discussion. I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm not leaving your side, period, so should we go? Yeah. So, we must go to the north. Another box that responds at temple if you hit it. How do I go north? is a welcoming beacon. I guess we'll have to figure it out. By way of the tool, sell, I'll jump. By way of the tool. You have 0 coins. I want meat, please. Need 1 meat. Thank you, sir. Take my non-existent coins and give me meat. You have. Where's the weapon? Ooh. Yeah, that shield. Thank you. I don't know if I'm actually getting any items. What's this? Health family past escape. All the monsters raiding our crops, we barely have enough to eat. We're more often sick than not. It's fortunate that we have the gods to watch over us, otherwise things could get pretty bad. Okay. Okay, so you experience even just talking to random villagers. They're like conversation threads. What's going on here? Pile of hay. Sleep. Okay, so I just slept on a pile of hay randomly. I'm just having life experiences here, okay? I just watched a plant and got some XP. Oh man, it's amazing all the things you can do for free. Entertain yourself. I was playing in the streets. As soon as he notices you, smile in his face and rushes towards you. I passed. Bye, home. How am I supposed to go north? Okay, so just like this. Ghastly ghost glows gloomily. Leave the floor to Kith, brimming with optimism, attempts to establish a link with the ghost by talking softly to it. Really no need to fight us. The ghost does not respond well. Draws to the corner. The ghost extends a vapory arm towards you and burrows it deep in your chest. The cold pierces through you. Oh. It's foresight. No good can come of it. All we can do is run and come back stronger. Okay. I love finding sharp bones. Cloaked elderly woman walks slowly towards you. Slay, receive, but welcome. Void. Explains that she noticed you were the promised child and wanted to help you on your quest. She gives you a potion of her making. It is a vine elixir. How would she have known? Ow. Oh, we got another one. Supplies and wash whatever may need it. Oh, ghost again. Hey, we got a mushroom. Use the elixir? Okay. That was silly. Her infinite wisdom, she knows this is not where are meant to be for now. Oh, I'm looking for this mammal place. You see in the distance a battalion of evil monsters brought to this world by Orowar. They seem way too numerous and organized for you to stand any chance against them. You opt to hide in nearby bushes and wait until they leave. Fortunately, they do not notice me. Wow, this is nothing where they came from. More than the size of the town, what really strikes you is its condition. Most buildings, without being outright ruins, were displaying clearly the mark of time passing. Patches and repairs over years made any building's appearance somewhat chaotic. Not here, though. All houses, without exception, are in pristine condition, as if they had just been freshly built. Stones have been bleached or painted to an immaculate white, turning the city into a shimmering sea that almost blinds you under the day's sun. Something else feels peculiar, but you can't put your finger on until it articulates it for you. The city is so big, but it's weird. There's almost nobody in the streets. Indeed, the place looks like a ghost town. Not only are passerbys pretty rare, there's also none of the usual signs of life you'd expect in the roads. Trails, mud, steps, the occasional lost item. Looks like as if nobody's ever stepped foot outside. This only makes the ambient silence weigh even more. You would almost consider this town abandoned if it weren't for its impeccable maintenance and the occasional glance you exchange with inhabitants peeking at you from their homes, protected behind heavy curtains. It's a weird place. We don't have to stay long. Let's head to the church and see what kind of training they have for me. I'm guessing the church is right here. When you enter the building, you're immediately greeted by a hooded figure. Archpriest, welcome, child. We were expecting you. Beautiful city has much more to offer. We may not be the best in the kingdom, but we can help you along the way. This sounds promising. To me, it sounds scary. Most importantly, I can tell you where to find the power to defeat Orowar. Come and see me when you're ready to learn. This is very sensitive information. Maybe it's best we speak alone. Uh-oh. No. Oh. The game just froze. Alright guys, looks like that's gonna be it for this one. Play a lot of early access games, and this unfortunately is just something that happens sometimes. So we got almost 40 minutes into this game before it crashed. There's a couple of screenshots I took of some spelling or grammar errors in the text. We're going to forward those over to the developer and let them know where in the game our game crashed as well. This game is available on Steam. You can see it here as Ren's Demons 1 or I. See if I can pull up the actual store page for you. And yeah, so we'll let them know that information. And hopefully we will try it again later in the week if they can get that fixed. And yeah, we'll see what we can do next. But I will see you guys later today. Have a good one.